so happy to
Hello.
host you.
Thank you so
And
much. Same here. And I think so. It's an honor for us that you reached to us for such an amazing conversation. Which it's a chain of conversation with the
yes,
like-minded people. So I'm really honored to be with you in this
thank you.
podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, for all the audience, I'm going to introduce you who Mariam is. I met her in one of the common groups we are, and
Yes.
she's doing amazing work. I was so inspired by what she did for the Women's Day. And I think, no, it is, I would say, beyond my capacity right now. So, I thought,
Okay.
okay, let me have you as my guest and know the energy and intent behind this, which is driving you. So,
Yeah.
Mariam, tell my audience like who you are, where are you joining from, and
Yeah.
what do you do briefly before we run into the questions.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, for inviting me on such a very, very impressive platform, which is also again run by a woman. And joining you is a big prayer for me that I am going to have a conversation with a woman. So we are all working by women for women. So this is so. I am Mariam Khan from Pakistan, Lahore city, which is the heart of Pakistan, and I am heading here is one of the non-profit organizations called Community Development Foundation since 2009, and we are working for the women economic empowerment since our inspection and establishment, and also we are trying to connect women and trying to improve the status of women economically through our work, and we are addressing this economic development through various sectors, and of course we are not only limitize our work and our you can say the bridges and the borders. We are trying to convey this message of economic empowerment through various ways in multiple countries, since we are working on this subject. So
Yeah.
this is me.
So thank you so much for sharing this. And I think you're the first guest from the non-profit zone, being a
Okay.
business. We often
Okay.
talk about the business side of it, but you have been doing like as I witnessed on the Women's Day, uh,
Thank you.
your presence and impact is at a global level. And when I got to know you, like you're doing this for a long, long time. So being a women leader, working in the nonprofit zone, creating a global impact and change. Can you tell me what are the major risks or bold decisions that has shaped your journey so far?
Uh, First, thank you so much for this amazing question, and which is actually a starting point of our conversation. That which kind of things inspire me as a development expert, or I was also spending my 25 years, more than 25 years, in non-profit sector in various roles. In with national and international organizations, doing the same kind of work for women empowerment in different capacities. But the one thing which you can say which motivated me to be to be on a to be called the woman on one platform, and uh, first of all it is really based on the consistency of your passion, the
Mhm,
consistency of your work. So the
mhm,
consistency and research is very, very important whenever we started something. And I also, when I started from Pakistan, when I started from my own city, when I started from a very, my own province after my country, and then my province, and then my city, at that time we are very limited to our work. But with the passage of time, with the consistency, with the passion of like-minded people, and the research on the ground basis realities related to the women work, and recognition to the women work, or the barriers for the women work, all these things I think so can be the reason to be created one of the platform, or one of the path where women can easily convey their message. They can speak out, they can they can share whatever they are having, not only in terms of the financials all the time, but they are be very much having freedom of speech related to
Mhm.
their every kind of, related to their environment, their violence, their other capacities. So all of they are very very much I think so to be what can I say? They feel very friendly with us all the
Mhm.
time. So I think so. Creating a friendly and much needed requirement of this platform is only based of our our groundwork with these people. We are close to them. We know their issues. We know their problems. Not only in a one day. It takes some time to us also. If I talk about the starting from 2021 onwards, so with the passage of time, with the research and with the reaching to them, to the crossing the barriers and reaching to them, to the on the ground with them, makes us
Mhm.
to be, and I think so this is one of the reason, and this motivated me a lot to do work for rest of the women also.
Wow. I know
Yeah,
you are doing it in your own country, and you have been, no, no, as I know, rubber meets the road kind of
yeah,
thing. You're really working
exactly.
at the ground level,
Yeah,
and what is
yeah,
really happening,
yeah,
no. So when it comes to the bigger platforms, bigger, events, and bigger forums, it is more on the idea and showcase level. But working at the ground level, where you really know what is actually happening
yeah,
and going on. So you've been seen that, and now you're already working with 150 countries, women across the world, raised, I think, $50 million for women-led businesses. So having a range of experience that you have, and the cultures that and people you meet on a daily basis, what do you
yeah.
think are the major barriers right now? I know women are handling. Uh,
Yes, I think so. Women in any country, as per my experience, as by my research, as by my, I'm very close to them. Like if I'm talking about the Kenya right now, so I'm very close to that lady as well. So I know what are so we as a woman is having a lot of common barriers. I'm not say that if I'm sitting in Pakistan, so I have so many liberties and I have so many things which I can easily do. No, in the barriers we are almost everyone, every woman in every sphere of life in their countries are facing, the similar kind of barriers. But if we are connecting and talking about the economic barriers right now, which is focus of this podcast, that how we can achieve this. So I think so. The bigger bridge, it's a capital readiness. So first of all, they don't have the capital, available to them to raise their businesses, to improve their self, num- and of course, they don't have even a good relationship with their governance systems as well. So this is also one of the bigger barriers. They are skilled, they are educated, they want to work, but the connection with the governments, with them, or a bridge among the entrepreneur and the governance system is still very much attention required. So
hmm,
one of the reason is this. Second thing is demand the side access. The side access is actually what are the other resources. They don't know, even they are sitting in one country. Noisy is online right now and she's watching me. We created a pool of more than 40 people. I'm just giving example because South Africa is one of the bigger country with us, which is almost in every domain with us, in almost in
hmm,
every sector. So why they are with us? Because now collectively they are pooling their own resources for each other. Like if one
hmm,
person is like expert, let's say in forming art and culture, and
hmm,
she is all at the same time is helping to the lady which is land expert in lands and mining. So now
hmm,
people are trying to connect their resources. After connecting the dots, like which is, this time is our theme also of IWDC, this connecting dots. So I'm really very happy when I see now that people are connecting their resources in their own countries, like the women. And this is also one of the very big reason on most of the places that women is not ready to share their resources with the other women. We this is also one of the bigger barrier across the globe. Even the
Mhm.
woman is not ready to share their resources, their capacity with the other women. But now, after spending 5 years with this group, with these leaders, with these global, the champions, I'm really, and I think so. This is the big success and achievement under our work, that now they are ready to pool their own resources. They are sitting together now, they are working with each other, and they are trying to crossing their own barriers. Like if they need a place for a meeting, I just a meeting of 5 6 people, they are sharing their own resources among each other. But
Mhm.
if we are just talking about the barriers, yes, economic barriers, somewhere educational barrier, somewhere the connection between, we know we are sitting in a same country or same city, but most of the people,
Mhm.
like Uganda, I recently connected with, my in Uganda, the lady Rebecca. We connected with one of the very big organization to her, and they are living in the same city, but they don't know each other. so
Oh.
so these kind of things, like these are the barriers. I'm not talking about the very
Mm.
bigger barriers and policies and the governments, and these things are also very important. But we of course reach to these things and these levels after, the making the pitch, making the strategies, making the structures of the people, and then their organization, and then creating in our groups and connecting to each other. So there's, I think so, these kind of barriers which we find out in these 5 years. We
Mhm.
not only find out, we are giving them solutions. We are
Mhm.
trying to give them the pathways. We are connecting them, not only connecting them, even we are giving them practical solutions, and they are also coming back to us with the practical solutions now. So this is
Wow.
one of the way.
I think this is all happening because you have built a community around it. So
Yeah,
for women to work in a work in a productive, or I would say efficient way, we need a safe space.
of
We
course.
need to build that the trust
Yeah.
with the people that
Yes.
we work. So I think since you created that space now, the resourcefulness is helping them get the
Yeah.
resources, as you said rightly. So moving on, like
Yeah.
I've seen you working on policies and frameworks, and you're
Yeah.
already up to something,
Yeah.
this year. So how do
Yes.
you map it with, like with the outcomes, making it
Yeah.
tangible, and even helping the underprivileged or the minorities to really get to that level, the ground
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
So
I
how do
think
you
I
do that?
think yeah. I think so. If we took this question in this way, that the governments are the largest buyer in most economies.
Mhm.
Imagine if even 30% of the public contracts were reversed for the women-led businesses. That alone would shift billions of the dollars to the women businesses or to
Mhm.
the women entrepreneurs. So when we have this larger sort of connect availability from the government side. So but here is a cracker. It's not just because of sitting and asking these to the women, okay, how can you improve yourself, okay, until unless you cannot connect their work to the governments, you cannot connect their work with the impactful models or impactful payback strategies to them, you are unable to create any change.
Mhm.
Whatever they are doing, if I just make a plastic bottle, until
Mhm.
I make this plastic bottle, but I don't know how to, when I complete the process of making this bottle, where this bottle is going to be to the next level, for the packaging, for the selling, for the marketing. So until unless they don't know these kind of the paths. They don't know these kind of the ways to be in the market for their own products, until unless this is quite difficult. And also similar, when the governments move to attention towards the government, which is now our focus for the 2021, like the chairperson also very much focusing in every country, like the structure under I will share in the further questions, that the structure which we are going to give now to the women in countries where we are in contact with these women leaders, we are giving them the structures of connecting their governors, connecting
Okay.
with their trade missions, connecting with their with the foreign affairs departments, and connecting with their trade missions, connecting. Why? Because we spent 5 years just to connect, creating bridges, opening communication, giving them different platforms, giving them different global movements to them, just to practice them. Okay, speak and speak about your countries. But now this is the time when you have, after 5 years, 5 years is a quite good experience. So
Yeah.
after 5 years, when we have a quite handsome data with us now this is the time to convert this data into the actionable strategies. And what are the
Mhm.
actionable strategies? We are connecting these like-minded women which are really want to be the change maker of their countries. We all are giving and connecting them with their governance system, with their governments, with their trade mission. And we already to in their upcoming this was actually our strategy, Ranjini, when we started IWDC. We
Mhm.
in this charter we decided that after the 5 years of this IWDC initiative, in which we are just exercising the connecting women, collecting them, make them take them able to speak. I can give you
Mhm.
the example when we opened first time Zoom on
Mhm.
IWDC platform, including
Mhm.
me. Number of women we don't know how to use Zoom. Really,
Okay.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is true story. We don't know,
Mhm.
including me. Even I am the IT user all the time. I don't know how to operate Zoom properly. But
Yeah.
now, after 5 years, 150 countries women leaders are opening their Zoom,
Mhm.
opening their own internet. They are operating their own devices. We are not talking about the bigger achievements. We are talking about the change which we bring
Yeah.
in their homes, in their own tables, in their own devices. And this is the change
Mhm.
from our side. Like now, if I'm calling, like in any of the marginalized country, people can connect with them from this place. And
Yeah.
this is I think so though. And second thing, when we spend these kind of practices with them, now we are calling them, okay, we are very good learners, we learn so many things. Okay, let's now come in the practical actions for your organization, or for yourself, for your families, first of all, for your own
Mhm.
self. If we are talking about the safe spaces, we are not creating safe spaces only for the businesses. We are
Mhm.
creating safe spaces starting from their domestic life.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
we are in a fifth round this year in 2025, with the global campaign of 16 days of activism campaign as well, in which this year we covered more than 8 regions of the globe,
Mhm.
with the and in this we launched our research paper. We launched
Mhm.
our training manual, which is of course reviewed by one of my very very kind Rani Vimal is also right now watching this podcast. Thank you so much, ma'am. She is one of the person which is bringing so many easiness in our work and supporting in our various ways. So these are the things which we are creating. We are not claiming any disaster change for the women, but slowly and gradually we are injecting change for the women. And I think so this is our contribution towards any of the countries women which are connecting with us.
Definitely. I could see it live for that entire week you were doing the conference in the month of
Thank
March,
you.
and so much of work that we could see. And I think a thousand times has gone behind the screen, and it
Yeah,
shows in as you're speaking, because you have done it at a very ground level, so you can speak from
yeah,
that, no, from the table to from the device to the
yes,
world. We are bringing the
yes,
voices being heard so beautifully.
yeah,
So, having said that, I can clearly see that 5 years you have created a foundation where now it's
yeah,
time to take action and see results. A
yeah,
global, a global impact can create. You can create even from a rural segment of in the world. A women can create that kind of an impact. So that platform is available with IWDC that is there with you. So having said that, no, you started with a 10-year vision, 2021, and
yeah,
there have been many, setbacks in between. So how, you have handled, like, the kind of, no, the setbacks that you have seen, and how are you maintaining that long-term vision, and facing this, the momentum that with the work that you're doing, and really, because this is a challenge with many entrepreneurs. Like they start
yeah,
with a passion or with an idea, but it's long
yes,
term, and with the
yeah.
setbacks we lose. So how what is your
I think
word of
so.
wisdom?
I think so. I really love one of your question, which you said to me, which is what is one of your small habit which makes you consistent on your work? And I think so. This question is related to this small question also. Uh, I exercise because many of when I was working late nights and late evenings and so everyone which watching me online, they said, okay, Mariam, please go and take rest and this and this. But I have even then with a very very hard timing, sacrifice our families, sacrifice our own sleep and rest timings, everything. I think so. One thing which makes me and which makes me consistent all the time, one small daily habit is intentional leadership. Intentional
Mm,
leadership is actually either for 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day. We are
mm,
very much focused and revise the previous where we close. So instead of a lot of other work, I'm having a family and these kind of responsibilities. But even then, I spend more than 15 to 20 minutes to revise my work all the time. When
mm,
I start revise my work, even just 10 minutes to quiet out and sit and what we are doing yesterday, what we call, on which important task we close. This habit makes me available all the time on my laptop. I'm
mm,
telling you truth. Even I all the time my laptop, even at home or in my office, this is almost every time this is on from my side. Why? Because when you are stick with your task all the time, in spite of you have the other responsibilities, but if you are not disconnecting yourself with these tasks, I think so this makes your work easy. Because when you continuously follow up of your whatever you decided to do this continuous, I was sometimes very much even in this thought that like Memrani and even Noisy and so many other women which are working with me. Sometimes I thought that they said, what kind of lady this is? She's all the time, disturbing us, even night, evening, morning. So I think so that small pause all the time, connecting with my task, connecting with my people, connecting with my, whatever we and you are you are not doing all the time in terms of keeping in mind that this is something coming back to me. No, always you are not working on the keeping in mind that coming back everything to you. No, you are
mm,
sometimes very very honest and stick on your whatever you are doing, because as a passion and of course
mm,
as a mission as well. So
mm,
coming back is and paying back is of course a set time, and you will find all these things when you need. And this is all already decided from God, that what you are, for which thing you are paying back and what you are gaining from this. But I think so, being a now as a globally recognized person, I think so. This is one of my message, that be stick with your passion, be with your work all the time. Noisy is one of the good example right now from South Africa. She is when we met to each other at that time. I think so. I must say that we transformed this. This is a model for us, honestly.
Hmm.
Model in every aspect of life, professionally, personally, financially. Why? Because she is also all the time. I saw that she is all the time busy in something, doing for our country, doing for the network, doing for Mariam, doing for. So these kind of people are actually gaining and transforming themselves only because they all are following the same things, like to be very, very much in touch with their work all the time.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing this gold leadership lesson. No, I think it goes with me also, because that's why I'm on top of what is needed for the day, needed for the hour. As you said, my laptop is open, available, or somewhere I'm aware, like that there are things to be done, things to be communicated, and it's not that I'm all the time busy. It's just
Yeah,
that in my awareness, I'm accountable for people communication and impact and change I'm always talking about. So this was a beautiful conversation, Mariam, and I know
thank
people
you.
who are watching this live or
Yeah,
on a replay would definitely learn a lot from
thank you.
someone who's working with diverse teams across the globe, and I think across the time zone also.
Yes, yes, all the time.
All the time zones you are covering. So
Yeah,
this was lovely
yeah.
conversation, and I look forward
You.
to seeing you again soon, and
Yeah.
wishing you all the success in all
Thank
the
you so
ventures
much.
that
Thank you
you.
so much. And same
Uh,
here. And you also be, one of the very key member now of the network. And we really wish that we must create one of the like-minded a group for you, especially the youth group, which can learn from you how to done the podcast and these kind of things. Because yes, it's very important, because tomorrow we have the girls in ICT day, and we are going to have a one of the bigger
yeah,
event tomorrow and even on 25th. And we are truly focusing on this thing, that how we can transfer the skills, not only the education, not only the experiences, not only the the verbal communication to the young people. We need to transfer now the skills to them. So it's very
yes,
important, whenever you have time, we can discuss about this, and we can you are already doing a coaching program. We want to be
yeah,
in a partner as in these coaching programs with you. And we want to create a group from different countries. People can give their youth, the country heads can recommend their youth for this
yeah.
program, and they can learn from you.
Wow. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for the
thank you
opportunity.
so
I look
much.
forward that your
Sure.
voice and your vision is fulfilled, voices are
Thank you so
heard, and
much.
we are all in the same journey. Take care.
Sure.
I'll see you soon. Bye
Thank
bye.
you so much. Thank you. Bye.